and welcome to the Olympic Sports Centre Gymnasium here in the city of Changzhou for finals day at the Victor China Open, the 18th of 27 tournaments on the HSBC BWF World Tour and the third of just 3 Super 1000 events. And as you can see, it really is a global tour with events spanning right across the world, from America to Europe to Asia and Oceania, all culminating in the World Tour Finals in Guangzhou in December. So finals day today, and what a lineup we have. Only one finalist has not been ranked #1 in the world. All other players and pairs have held that status. We're starting with mixed doubles, and the world champions and defending champions here, Zheng Wei and Wang Yaxiong, are going for a Super 1000 Grand Slam in a calendar year. But they're up against a pair in very good form. Wang Yilu and Wang Dongping have already won 5 titles this year. Then women's singles, and the left-handed Carolina Marin, a reigning Olympic champion and defending champion here, back from serious injury with a bang here in the final. She's up against the hugely entertaining Tai Tzu-Ying of Chinese Taipei. Then men's singles, and it's a repeat of last year's final. Kento Momota, the reigning and 2-time world champion, is up against the defending champion here, Anthony Sinisuka Ginting. Then women's doubles, and Chen Qingcheng and Jia Yifan, the 2017 world champions, are up against the defending champions here and reigning Olympic champions, Matsutomo and Takahashi. Then we finish with a men's doubles, and it's all Indonesian affair. Gideon and Sukamuljo, the current world #1s, are up against the world champions, Ahsan and Setiawan. So it really is a terrific lineup, isn't it? Well, with mixed doubles being our first final of the day, a chance for us to look at the race to Guangzhou standings. And I can tell you that Chan and Go, despite losing in the second round here, will keep their #1 status. The #3 pair, Wang Yilu and Wang Dongping, whether they win or lose today's final, will go up 1 place to #2. And the current #6 pair, Zheng Wei and Wang Yaxiong, if they win, they'll go up 3 places to #3. If they lose today's final, only go up 2 places to #4. Well, when we look at the mixed doubles draw from the quarter-final stage, we can see that there were 6 different nationalities, 5 seeds, just 2 in the bottom half of the draw. 2 pairs from China, 2 from Japan, and at quarter-final stage, all 4 World Championship medalists from the recent World Championship in Basel. By semi-final stage, there was only 3 of those World Championship medalists, because bronze medalists Watanabe and Higashino lost out to the 2 left-handers, Seo and Che from Korea. But as you can see, the 2 Chinese pairs have made it through to the final, and in fact it will be a 3rd time that they've met in a final this year. It is Zheng Wei and Wang Yaxiong against the #2 seeds Wang Yilu and Wang Dongping. So the reigning world champions and defending champions here, could they make history today? They are going for a Grand Slam of Super 1000 titles in a calendar year. They've already won a career Grand Slam by winning all 3 Super 1000 events, but no players or pairs have done it yet in a calendar year. So it has to be said, they won the Grand Slam of Super 750 events last year. In their way is this pair in the black kit, Wang Yilu and Wang Dongping. This, their 8th final in only their 10th tournament of the year. So when I say they've been in good form, that isn't an understatement. This, as you can see, is the 11th meeting between the 2 pairs. And Zheng Wei and Wang Yaxiong have won the last 2, and the last 2 have been in finals. Last time was the final of the 2nd of the Super 1000 events, the Indonesian Open. 21-13, 21-18 in 31 minutes. But the one time that Wang Yilu and Wang Dongping did beat their opponents was in the World Tour Finals, in the final of the World Tour Finals at the end of last year. So not only the 11th meeting between the two, but the 8th consecutive meeting in a final. I think that's an indication that these two pairs are the outstanding two pairs in world badminton. Wang Yaxiong, 25 years of age, born in Kochu in southwest Xinjiang province in East China. She and her partner enjoying their 59th consecutive week as world number ones. Will go up, as I was saying, on the race to Guangzhou standings last year in the final. They beat Zhang Nan and Li Yunwei in under 30 minutes. He's the younger of the two, as you can see, 22 years of age, born in the port city of Wenzhou in Xinjiang province. And they are in their 6th final this year in just their 9th tournament. So, given the statistics of both pairs, it once again reinforces how outstanding they are. And look at those results. 26 minutes, 23 minutes, and 2 matches of 31 minutes. That's an average match time across the 4 matches of 27 minutes, 45 seconds. I think they've been impressive so far, don't you? 2 left-handers in the semi-final from Korea. So to the number 2 seeds and former world number ones. Huang Dongping is 24 years of age, born in Meishan in Fujian province. And she and her partner spent a total of 5 weeks as world number ones across 2 different spells, but currently number 2 in the world. Now they have actually won the tournament here in Changzhou. That was 2 years ago. But last year they lost in the semi-final to Zhang Nan and Li Yunwei. He's also 24 years of age, born in Xinjiang province. And as I was saying, this is their 8th final in their 10th tournament this year. That's a remarkable set of results. And like their opponents, they've won all of their matches up until the final in 2 straight games. A repeat of the World Championship semi-final in yesterday's semi-final stage, but it was a reverse result because here in China, they beat Puavaranukroh and Teurat Thanachai when they had lost to them in the semi-final of the World Championships. Our court officials for this one, Cody Leach from the United States of America and Mai Lang Yen from Vietnam is the service judge. Well, just before the match gets underway, delighted to say that Morten Frost is sitting beside me once again. I think it's a very fair comment to say these are the 2 outstanding pairs in world badminton in mixed doubles, don't you?
Absolutely, they have done so well. Done China proud.
So it is the defending champions, the 2-time world champions, getting this final underway in the all-red kit. Up against Wang Yilu and Huang Dongping. So Morten, if you can cast your mind back to those World Tour finals, the final of in Guangzhou at the end of last year, how did the number 2 seeds manage to beat the world champions?
I think it was very much up to Huang Dongping. I think she played extremely well in December last year. She was all over the place. Her defense was good. She was really taking control of the net as well. And it was an awesome final she played. And I think she was kind of the key for the team in the black T-shirts to win at that time in December.
2-all.
But I also have to add on to this that Zheng Siwei and Huang Yachong in this tournament have looked absolutely awesome. They have played so well, so attacking. It's been a fantastic view, you know, sitting here watching them. It's been really, really good.
Yeah, and that average match time of 27 minutes 45 seconds for the 4 matches, that's incredible.
It is. It's not only that they win, but it's how they win.
Yes.
So, very impressive. So it's very much for Huang Dongping to challenge Huang Yachong at the net a lot and set up her partner Wang Yilu as much as possible, because he has also got an awesome smash.
Yeah, I was going to pick up on that point anyway, Morten, about Wang Dongping's performance in the World Tour finals at the end of last year, because it's so interesting to me, because I think of, oh, my goodness me, well, that's a fault. You can't play the return of serve. What are you doing?
That was clever.
What are you doing?
Nobody noticed.
Going back to my point, I think that Wang Yaxiong is a more natural front court mixed doubles player, and by that I mean she reads the game better. So you following up your point by saying that Huang Dongping must challenge her at the net means that she's got to try and take away some of that confidence and maybe even push her back from her superb performance at the front.
Yes, that's the way forward for Dongping and Wang Yilu. They have to try to take that control of the net and take the initiative away from Huang Yachong. But it's so easy to sit here and say that, because it's not easy in reality.
No, not easy to implement.
No.
It really is all-out attack with both these pairs. When they get the opportunity, there's no messing about, is there?
No, there's not. It's an all-out attack. And as you say, it goes for both the men in the 2 partnerships here. They love to attack. And here we saw good interception by Dongping.
7-0.
Oh, that's well taken. What a great example of how efficient Wang Yaxiong is at the front of the court.
Yeah, he's got to touch the net before it's not getting killed.
Off balance at the back of the court, Dongping.
9-7.
That's clever.
Yeah, no doubt Zheng Siwei thought that the shot would be directed towards the mid-court area, but he was fooled by that flick from Dongping to the back of the court.
I often think this man tries to close down the mid-court area so much that if it's possible, which it often isn't, that hold and flick to the back, get it past him, is a good tactical ploy.
I agree with you on that. It's very important to put some pressure on the deep corners of Zheng Siwei, but as you said, it's not easy.
No.
It's not easy to do it.
So to the mid-game interval with a 3-point advantage, the defending champions. There'll be no coaches involved, because both pairs from China.
That's why if we go back to the tactics, you know, Zheng Siwei and Huang Yaqiong have to accept the fact that they are top of the tree. So that's why we're all looking at, you know, how to beat them, how to get there, because they're so dominant in what they're doing. And it's correct that if you can take Huang Yaqiong out of the equation and put pressure into the deep corners of Zheng Siwei, there are some openings, there are some chances, but it's not easy.
Yeah. Oh, we had a quick glimpse there of the empty coach's chair.
And this was well played by Wang Yilu. He managed to play the shot, so it dipped below the tape, and that's where Zheng Siwei is not so comfortable.
Oh, it's brilliant. Wonderful return of serve from Huang Yaqiong. And then intercepts the next one. That's terrific. Yeah, he wasn't expecting the smash across the body. No, it's good thinking by Zheng Siwei.
13-9.
That's a flat flick serve there. Well responded by Dong Ping. Really got to have your racket ready when Zheng Siwei is playing a flick serve like that.
Oh, that's landed in. Oh.
So it's called out, so it means that Wang Yilu and Dong Ping are the ones challenging.
No.
So the challenge is unsuccessful.
Initially, it was the other pair that
they raised their hands as well.
Yeah. Yes.
Depending on what the line judge was saying, then it would be a challenge either way.
It just goes to show that. Oh, now that's landed in. There's another. Oh, they're saying it was a double hit. Well, the umpire actually called to his service judge to come over. The service judge put his hands over his eyes to indicate that he was unsighted about a double hit. Oh, very difficult to tell, very difficult to tell. Well, a double hit has been given because that shuttle landed in. Goodness me, it's very confusing. I didn't hear the umpire call it. Why was he asking for his service judge advice?
I'm a little bit confused as well,
yeah.
I must admit.
I was initially going to say that's very good umpiring to ask the advice of the service judge.
But it was.
Yeah.
No
I like
doubt.
that.
Yes.
Yeah. Because we're all human, we can all make mistakes or miss things.
Yeah, it happened yesterday as well in one of the matches, and it was really nice to see that the umpire's chair was calling the service judge and asking for advice, and he followed the advice of the service judge, which I think was really nice to see.
Yeah.
It's out.
17.
Good serving there by Dong Ping.
Yeah, and again.
15, 17.
Two very good serves, forcing errors on the return. And now just 2 points in it.
Service over.
And here we saw
18,
Wang
50.
Yachong challenging Dong Ping straight away on that return of serve. Okay, it was like a challenge between the two. And this time Yachong came out on top.
2 points away from the opening game
19,
for the defending
15.
champions. Oh, brilliant. Wonderful shot and great awareness from Wang Yilu. World champions left absolutely stranded.
Yeah, it was
16,
good, nothing happened. I
19.
think he was slightly going over his angle, but I'm sure he's okay.
Service over.
Game point
20,
opportunities.
game point 16.
Yeah, no pace on the shuttle to feed off. On the defensive shot from Wang
17,
Yachong.
20.
Yeah, Wang Yilu kept the initiative very nicely with these drop shots.
Has gone wide, and on their second game point
First
opportunity,
game won by
the number
Zheng
one
Shuwei.
seeds
Huang
Zheng Shuwei
Yachong,
and Wang Yachong
21-17.
take the opening game. 21-17.
好了，亲爱的观众朋友们，那此刻呢，在我身旁呢就是我们的世界冠军，回合中
14 minutes for the opening game.
世贤，听见掌声在哪里？我有请世贤给所有观众打个招呼先。
大家好，我是王贤。
现在这样啊，我们有很多精彩的活动。今天的第一道题目，我们就由世贤来出给所有的观众朋友们。
一会儿主中会大家看一下，就是哪位今天要上场的运动员。
我们来看一下屏幕上会出现哪一位运动员的剪影呢？来看一看世贤给我们出的题目，他就身边这位了啊，银行黑眼顺的维克多的衣服啊，漂亮啊！
Not much communication between the number two seeds, is there?
No, they don't talk about this much better on the red team, if you can say that.
Yes.
这位左手谁？
And yet they're the pair that won the opening game, still discussing what they need to do.
贾一凡，恭喜回答正确。来，世贤在旁边了，想要什么样的礼物？你随便说。
我要世界冠军的签名。
怎么样？大家也想要吗？
It was a little bit like what we saw Li Junhui and Liu Yuchen yesterday in the men's doubles. There was no communication between these two players as well. They were struggling big time against Hassan and Setyawan.
That's right.
But still there was no communication between the two.
谢谢。好，让我们继续把目光回到比赛现场。
Second game, level.
So the defending champions Cheng Shiwei and Wang Yaxiong, one game to the goods against the number 2 seeds. Well left.
1 love.
That's a terrific smash. I have to say, all this week,
Service over 1.
I don't know what it is, but the shuttles seem really crisp. When the players are hitting them, it's got a really nice sound. And because players are, I don't know whether it's the timing or the shuttle's been, I don't know how to describe it other than crisp when they're hit, is made for some very adventurous badminton, as indeed we're seeing in this rally. Attacking badminton, and I like that style. Sometimes when we have shuttles that are maybe slower or in a bigger stadium where it's more difficult to time, and we see longer rallies and players not willing to attack so much. We've seen some really aggressive, fast, brilliant badminton this week.
Again, I couldn't agree with you more. I think it's been a trademark of this tournament. I really feel that it's paying off to play positive badminton.
Yeah.
And that's really good. You can't sit back and wait and just hope for the best. You have to go in and be proactive. And this is what, in this mixed doubles, what ZHENG Siwei and Wang Yaqiong is doing so well. They are very, very proactive.
Yeah. Brilliant rally.
This is perfect rally by both pairs here. Wang Yulu is really trying to find the gaps.
That'll be the longest rally of the match as well. Look at that, off the floor. Oh, sensational. Shots of brilliant badminton. Wow.
Okay, players.
Isn't that a perfect example of what we've just been alluding to?
It is.
Yeah.
It is. Both pairs really going for the attack.
3, 1.
Missed it.
Service over 2, 3. Service over 4, 2.
That's a flat serve. That one had gone way out.
5, 2.
On that service line at the back, I'm sure that was so fast. It is instinct from ZHENG Siwei that, you know, you put your racket to it.
Service over 3, 5.
That's a good return.
Service over 6, 3.
I would like to bring up a point about, you know, a few years ago, the BWF introduced a new limit of number of tournaments that players had to play. And of course, when it comes to this Olympic qualification, players and pairs seems to be a little bit desperate. They play a lot of tournaments because they're scared other pairs are picking up points that they should supposedly picking up. But these two pairs are a little bit opposite to that. They have played 15 and 16 tournaments, and I think they're pacing themselves really nicely in this race to Tokyo. And it's interesting to see if you just take the average of the top 10 pairs in mixed doubles, it's 19.
Yeah.
It's 19 tournaments average just on the top 10 pairs.
Yeah. But the fact that this pair, Zheng Qiwei and Wang Yaxiong, this is only their 10th tournament, 9th tournament of the year.
They're still number 2 on the race.
No, and the number 1 on the world ranking.
Yeah. Number 2 on the race to Tokyo, where the other pair we're seeing in the black t-shirts, they're number 1.
Yeah.
Service over, 8-5. Service over.
I know Wang Yilu is getting punished now and again for trying to play these mid-court area shots, but I actually think he's doing well today in his soft touches. I think he's doing better than we sometimes see him do.
Yeah.
Service over. Yeah. Nine, 6.
That's good defense. Just
6.
out of reach, came off the top of her racket. And to the mid-game interval, the number 2 seeds Wang Yilu and Wang Dongping with the advantage, a 5-point advantage. Morton and I were saying that this is the 3rd time that these two pairs have met each other in a final this year. World Tour tournaments. It's the only, when these two pairs have played, it's the only time we've had same nation mixed doubles finals on the World Tour this year.
Yeah. Yeah, but they are very dominant. If the two pairs are in the same tournament, chances are that they meet in the final.
Yeah.
If only one pair is playing, that pair is winning.
Yeah.
That seems to happen, but I must say that I find the Thailand pair, Purwaranakro and Tanachai, are getting closer to Wang Yilu and Wang Dongping. And we also saw that in the semi-final at the World Championship just last month, where the Thailand pair actually beat the Chinese pair.
Yeah.
So they are getting closer.
Yeah. Missed it.
Service over. Seven, 12.
Oh, not that time. That was perfect.
Service over.
Yeah, that's a very nice angle.
13,
Kind of almost a half
7.
smash, not
Yeah.
going full power. Going for the placement and angle. See, once again, twice he played to the mid-court area, Wang Yilu, and he was successful in doing what he was doing.
14, 7.
Goodness me. Well,
Yeah.
that was supposed to be a drive serve, but he walked into it.
He did.
It's just far more
15,
hitting in a
7.
downward direction from Wang Yilu and Huang Dongping, and it's neutralising the world champions at the moment.
Service over. 8, 15.
Well, she may have made the error, but she stood her ground to try and
9,
keep the attack, Huang
15.
Dongping.
And that's where Zheng Siwei is so good, I feel. This one is slightly short, but Wang Yilu is trying to find sort of a mid-court area
15.
shot, but it's so quick, Zheng Siwei, is to close that mid-court area down, and he's very aggressive on these shots, as and when he's got the mid-court as well.
Oh, that's a great rally, well played
Service over.
by Wang Yilu and Huang Dongping. Determined to
16,
take every shuttle
10.
early. Oh, touched him. Was trying to
17,
leave it.
10.
Hit his torso, I think.
Yeah.
Not quick enough to get out of the way. Quick, but not quick enough to get out of the way of a low serve.
That's a bit of an irony, isn't it?
Yes. Well, it looks to me
18,
as if we're
10.
heading for a third and deciding game.
Yeah. Been looking like that for a little while.
Oh, my goodness, good reactions.
Service over. 11, 18.
Wow, he took that early, didn't he, on the backhand?
He did exactly what I praised
19,
Zheng Siwei of doing
11.
earlier. This is where Zheng Siwei is so good, but look at that shot. It's a tricky shot to play with a backhand and then direct it down the line as what Wang Yilu did. That was a good shot.
Oh, gosh.
20.
Lost her
game
timing
point,
at the front
11.
of the court, it appears. Wang Yaxiong. It's a couple of mistimed shots. Another one off the frame. So game point opportunities for Wang Yilu and Huang Dongping to level this final at 1 game apiece.
Service over.
Well caught, sir.
12,
Wang
20.
catching the shuttle. Oh my goodness, it's all happening. A fresh air shot.
13, 20.
That's a shocking serve.
Second game.
Dispatched with ease by Wang Yilu, and it is indeed 1 game apiece.
13, 1 game all.
21-13. Second game. After 32 minutes. There we are. Confirmation. 1 game all.
今天将产生11名幸运观众，其中1名中奖观众将获得微博最新款球拍申诉98给你使用，其他10名中奖观众的奖品是微博韩夏国家队队服或微博丹麦国家队队服1件。各位可在本日比赛结束前至北广场微手京东快手店凭本人手机中奖页面向工作人员领取奖品。 赶快行动起来吧！奖品在向你招手。
Ladies and gentlemen, please follow the official account of Victor on WeChat, and you will have a chance to win the lottery.
Well, it seems a lack of communication doesn't hinder them at all, because they were absolutely superb in the second game. It really is all about the attacking play, isn't it? Whichever of the 2 pairs can get on the attack.
20 seconds, 20 seconds.
That means a lot. Coming back to the playing conditions, what we just talked about earlier, it is very important in this tournament to have the initiative.
Yeah. But don't you think that's, maybe I'm old school, but don't you think that's the way badminton should be played?
I think so too,
Final
even though
game.
I'm slightly different
Level.
playing than you.
Yes, you were far more patient than
Yes.
me. I was all out attack, running around the court as quickly as I possibly could.
But there are many ways of playing positive badminton.
Yes, exactly. It doesn't all have to be hard smashes.
Service over. 1, love.
Ominous way to start the deciding game, a service error.
Service over. 1, all.
Yeah, that little downward shot, that's just emphasises what we were talking about. It was going down, he followed forward, which meant they were on the attack.
Service over.
And this time Wang Yilu got punished for the fact that he was pushing it all the way to the back. Zheng Siwei intercepted it very well. That's what we discussed earlier. It's not easy to put pressure in the deep corners, but it's an option.
Three, 1.
Oh my goodness, that drive serve.
But don't you think it's going long on the service line?
It's difficult to tell, it really is, but I mean,
2,
it's quite obvious
3.
against other pairs. It's very effective. I don't think it's been really any advantage, these drive serves in this match, because all 4 pairs are so used to training with each other.
Yeah, they see each other every day in training.
Yeah. It's well taken.
Service over. 4, 4-2.
This time Huang Dongping got caught a bit on that flick serve. She was out of balance.
5-2.
Oh, it's called good. I'm surprised there wasn't a challenge there.
Yes, me too. Let's try to have a look here.
6.
Oh no, it got the line.
It
Good
got
call.
them, yeah.
Good call on the line judge. They've just stepped up the pace again, have the world champions.
7-2.
Almost saved that one.
Service over.
Huang Yacheng.
I don't know how she got back from that
3-7.
cord in the first place, that one. The turn of serve from Wang Yinu hit the top of the tape, trickled over, and she's still got it back.
Service over. 8-3.
Yeah, that's the one we've been
Service
talking
over.
about.
Yes.
Getting it past him.
4-8.
And that wasn't even particularly deep in court. That was interesting.
It was a good shot. I just exposed what we talked about, these areas into the deep corners. It's possible, but when he's guessing them, it's not fun.
Oh, that's good from Yashiong. Back seeing the shuttle early at the front of the court. That's a good interception.
9,
Second one was even
4.
better. Superb. Yeah, clever. No time for a sit down, you know.
But sometimes, you know, the drive is coming back to you, and you sit there and you wait for it, and you can play. We saw Tui Yi do it, what, 3-4 times?
We did in
in
that
the
men's doubles. Yes, you're right.
He was sitting down playing, and he did really well.
5,
Tui
9.
Yi from Malaysia.
Superb variation in the attack from Cheng Shiwei. Look at the angle
10,
on that.
5. Service over. 6-10.
Brilliant. What a rally.
Good anticipation there by Zheng Siwei.
Longest rally of this deciding game, I suspect. bring us to the change of ends. 5-point advantage to the defending champions. But it's interesting, both pairs have played better from the far side of the court as we all look down, and that's the side of the court that this pair are going to finish on.
But the gap, 5 points, is a tall ask.
20 seconds.
Especially against this pair.
Seconds.
It's a tall ask in any match, isn't it? Especially when you're playing the two-time world champions.
Change the shuttle. Eleven, 6. Play. Wang.
It was spotted umpire. Wang Yilu and Huang Dongping were in the wrong formation. 30 each, putting them right. She anticipated that drop shot well.
12, 6.
Dongping would have been better off with a drop shot straight and not to the centre of the court.
Thirteen, 6.
They desperately needed to stop that run. Because the world champions had opened up a 7-point cushion.
7, 13.
Now reduced to 6.
Eight, 13.
That was a miss by Yachong. Good opportunity there. So very
9,
important to get a good start
13.
after the intervals, as we so often talk about. 11-5 up, Seng Siwei and sorry, 11-6 up, Seng Siwei and Wang Yachong standing a very, very good chance of securing this final game. Should they have a good start here after the interval. They're now 3-all after the interval.
Service over. 14, 9.
And Wang Yilu and Dongping really desperately needs to catch up now.
Oh, that's good. Makes amends with the sloppy error on the last shot of
10,
the previous rally.
14.
Well, it was an amazing return of serve, wasn't it? It seemed to be a topspin drive.
Yes.
11, 14.
He is quite good at that. I've noticed that.
So the 1-time 7-point deficit now reduced to 3 points.
One of the really good things about
Ready to play?
Wang Yilu and Dongping is the fact the whole service situation. They're very good when they're serving themselves. Both of the players are serving very well.
Perfect net shot. Oh, unbelievable defence from Dong Ping. What a rally. Brilliant. And the number 2 seeds have now won 6 of the last 7 points. What pace to the rally.
Yeah, it was the defensive shot from Dong Ping. She saved a very, very tricky situation sort of halfway in the rally and kept the pair in the rally, and of course, as we saw now, winning it. But I would say that defensive shot really made a big difference.
14.
Oh, clever. Oh, my goodness, I didn't think he'd get to that.
Yeah.
What a good rally again. This is getting better and better.
And the thing was that Wang Yilu was still
15,
in balance
12.
after he played that shot. But Zheng Siwei saw the gap very nicely.
Oh, yes. Another good use of the hold and flick very deep into the back corner. This time from Yaxiong.
16, 12.
Oh, that's a poor miss. He will be kicking himself about that.
17, 12.
Well, having won 6 of 7 points, since then they've gone off the boil.
18,
Yes.
And now the
12.
world champions and defending champions here.
It's a very commanding lead.
It is 3 points away from the title and history.
Good return of serve there by Dong Ping. Good aggressiveness.
13, 18.
Oh, what a return of serve.
Service over.
Absolutely pounced on it.
19,
What do you do? Do you
13.
flick it? Do you serve low? What do you do? Because he's quick either way, isn't he?
He is.
So
That's the dilemma.
Yeah, you are really faced with a dilemma.
Oh, that's incredible.
Service over.
Not to be denied. Wang Yilu.
14, 19.
Well, he got himself in all sorts of a tangle, didn't he? Wang Yilu going to defend forehand, then thought about backhand, ended up going between the
20,
legs.
Match point.
Oh. Match point opportunities. The opportunity for a first ever calendar Grand Slam in Super 1000 events. But not
Denied
this
first time. Yeah, denied first time.
Service
What a
over.
wonderful return of serve.
15, 20.
Oh, it's gone on.
Yeah, I thought that was over.
16,
So did I.
20.
Doesn't miss many of those, does he? Oh,
Good guess, good guess.
But this time, third time of asking, and history is made. A first ever calendar Grand Slam of Super 1000 titles, and it's happened in the mixed doubles by the reigning world champions Zheng Wei and Wang Yaxiong. Needed 3 games to achieve it. 21-17, 13-21, 21-16 in the deciding game, in a match lasting 52 minutes.
Match won by
This
Zheng
the final
Wei,
rally,
Huang Yaqiang, 21-17,
and the
13-21,
delights
21-16.
at not only defending their title, but in also creating history as the first ever badminton players under the new HSBC BWF World Tour to win a calendar Super 1000 Grand Slam. All 3 Grand Slam titles, Super 1000 titles in 2019. The All England, the Indonesian Open, and now here in China. What an incredible achievement. And that's on the back of winning all 5 Super 750 tournaments last year. What an incredible pair Zheng Wei and Wang Yaxiong are. So just confirmation of that scoreline once again. The world champions Zheng Wei and Wang Yaxiong winning in 3 games, 21-17, 13-21, 21-16 in the deciding game. There we are, that's the confirmation. 52 minutes of action. Well, as we prepare for the prize presentation, Morten, the big dilemma, the big question for all other pairs, I know you've said that Puavaranukroh and Teurat Tanachai are getting closer, but when you watch today's final and the quality from both pairs, the rest of the world has a bit of catching up to do.
They have. It's a tall ask once again. They are outstanding, these 2 pairs on the world scene, and as I say, other pairs are getting closer to the second pair, Wang Yulu and Huang Dongping. But still, if you take it in the long run, over 10 matches, the second Chinese pair is still by far better than the other pairs. So it's a tall ask. It's not easy. It's like mixed doubles. The top 4 pairs have sort of moved away from the rest of the crowd, if you can say that. So it's the 2 Chinese pairs, it's the Thailand pair, and it's the Japanese pair, Watanabe and Higashino.
And that's emphasised if you just look at Super 500 and above tournaments, then Watanabe and Higashino won the Malaysian Masters, and Pua Varanukroh and Thewrat Tanachai,
They took the Thailand, the Singapore.
they took the Singapore.
Yeah.
Every other 500 and above event has been won by one of these two pairs.
Yes.
That's 9 now in total, won by one of these two pairs.
Yes.
At that level of a tournament. That is dominance.
It is huge.
So the beaten finalists, Wang Yilu and Huang Dongping, third time this year they've had to settle for second best. And for Zheng Qiwei and Wang Yaxiong, 6 finals this year, 6 titles. Remarkable statistics for both pairs. The champions once more, Zheng Qiwei and, oh my goodness, keep hold of that, young man, Wang Yaxiong. An 18th career title in only the 27th tournament together.
Yeah, they started playing together in late 2017, starting winning 3 tournaments in a row as they came onto the scene as a partnership.
3 titles, incidentally, in 3 weeks is what you're talking about
Yes.
as well, yeah. Incredible. The trophies, the mascots, and a little money, matter of the prize money as well. 74,000 US dollars for the winners. It's a very, very handsome purse. 35,000 for the beaten finalists. Yeah, you almost dropped it once. Given a helping hand.
Seems kind of heavy.
Yeah, lovely trophies. So the presentation party asked to pose for the photographers. Well, we've had a terrific final to get us underway here on finals day at the Victor China Open. And coming up next is women's singles. It's the defending champion Carolina Marin, back from knee surgery, up against Tai Su Ying.